Our team frequently likes to say we can't change the past, can't guarantee what will happen moving forward, that we believe in advocacy and working every single day to try to change the government's one-sided version of events, to demonstrate through your own efforts why you are worthy of employment opportunities, opportunities to get your license back, and work to overcome all of the collateral consequences that accompany a federal conviction. Now, for transparency, when I was a defendant, I struggled to embrace the collateral consequences, so I avoided them. And even when I attempted to start, I was so overwhelmed with everything I had to do, reputation, banking issues, getting fired from every bank, losing my licenses, losing my freedom, owing restitution. I was so overwhelmed at times, I was unable to even start. So if you're watching this video, regardless of where you are in the journey, we know there are collateral consequences. And to the extent that you can begin preparing now, we encourage you to do so. So even if you have yet to be sentenced, the collateral consequences of your conviction will be easier if you have a shorter sentence, preferably home confinement or probation. If you've already been sentenced and you're going to prison, the collateral consequences will be easier if you create that release plan and demonstrate to a case manager why you're worthy of more time in the halfway house. In the halfway house, the collateral consequences will be easier if your job gets approved and you're able to pursue activities and tasks that relate to the life you'd like to live moving forward, rather than being stuck or having them force you to go work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, all work is honorable, though I know in the halfway house you don't want to work at KFC. For these reasons, wherever you are in the journey, it's time to begin embracing the collateral consequences of your conviction. If you've endured these dreaded DOJ releases that most everyone on our team has, we would encourage you not to pretend that it's not happening or try to suppress them. We cannot change what the government is doing, which is letting them, without taking measurable action, letting them be your marketing arm. The DOJ is happy to put out these releases, put them all over the world for people to judge you for these bad choices. So our team doesn't embrace suppressing releases or pretending that they don't exist, but rather working to create a new record on top of it. Many people in our community will do that by volunteering to Prison Professors nonprofit, or working to create a course through our Preparing for Success After Prison course that gets disseminated to prisons and jails all across the country. So if and when Googled, rather than pretending the release isn't there, you can begin to create organic, new, compelling content on top of that doesn't give the impression it didn't happen, but rather you can say, this is what I've learned from that. This is how I'm growing from it. And this is how I aspire to be better, while also impacting communities. This is strategic thinking. To that end, you should consider Prison Professors Talent, which White Collar Advice proudly sponsors, where we have a team of interns that will help you document your journey through struggle, through prison, through life on the other side. Our team knows it is difficult in the age of Google to let others control the narrative, to feel as if, as Michael likes to say, you're a puppet with other people pulling the strings. The only way is, and you know the way, it's through hard work. It is through daily incremental action. And it starts with embracing the reality that we are here, and then using all of our critical thinking skills to address, okay, I know collateral consequences because of my conviction are going to follow for weeks, months, years to come. What can I do today to begin to overcome the inevitable fallout that everyone with a felony record faces? These are the questions I want you to ask, and then follow up with, what can I do right now to begin making some progress that I can measure and eventually share it with stakeholders? I will close by articulating to you, it is unfortunate when people come home from prison and they are scared. They'll say, Justin, I kind of got what I wanted, a shorter sentence, but now I'm going to the labor market. No one will hire me. They're going to Google me, and I can't overcome this. Can I suppress these releases? What do I do? Then when our team reverse engineers some of their choices, they weren't as productive in prison as they could have been. They didn't do all they could to memorialize their journey. They didn't grow their network. They didn't program properly. They didn't develop new skills that could help them overcome these consequences. I spoke with a physician a few weeks ago who lost his medical license, owes millions of dollars to Medicare, knows nothing other than being a doctor. And he said, well, what do I do now? And those are questions he should have been asking right now, even before he surrendered. And now there's more struggle on the other side, even though he's home from prison, because of course we have a federal probation officer chasing him down for millions of dollars in criminal restitution. Collateral consequences are real. They follow long after the prison term, and we want to help you overcome them, but not without work and a plan and creating and somehow finding a way to let your experience through the criminal justice system become an asset to others and you. But it won't happen by accident, as you know, Micah loves to say. Our team would never ask you to do anything we haven't done ourselves, and we've documented it. So to the people who think it's too early to prepare, sit back, wait, relax, decompress. No, it is not too early for the DOJ to indict you, to issue releases. It is not too late for banks to fire you, for your credit to get destroyed, to deal with the inevitable fallout of a conviction. If anything, it is too late, not too early. Let's embrace the reality and get to work.